everyone, welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. My name is Katie and I am back today with a belated sneak peek unboxing, or first look, if you want to call it that, of one of DAC's new releases from this past weekend. It's called Night Out by MrsButterD, and I wanted to mention a really important announcement right up front. First is, of course, apologies that this was not in on time for me to share with you ahead of the weekend. Hope you'll still find this unboxing enjoyable to take a look at. And second is that Diamond Art Club has said that due to, I think, like just a tech clerical error on their end, that the way they allocated stock during the weekend's release went a little bit wonky. The important thing is that they're planning to restock all the kits that sold out, which was several of them, including this one, within 75 days. So if this is on your must-have list, whether now or after you watch this video, I strongly recommend adding it to your wish list, and more importantly, signing up for a back in stock notification email so that you find out as quickly as possible when it is restocked. They haven't given an exact date. They just have said within 75 days. I assume that is barring any issues with customs and stuff. So we're going to get into this one. I am beyond excited for it. It's one of my favorite artists. It's got a color palette and a theme that is right up my alley. So let's go ahead and get into it. Night Out is the name of this one, again by MrsButterD. We're talking about 55.6 by 78.7 centimeters. This is my happy place when it comes to size points for sure. We're going to have round drills in this one. I feel like with this artist, it's kind of an even split. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. It seems like we have a nice kind of mix of round drill and square drill kits from this artist get released. So this one is rounds. We're going to have 42 colors in this one, including 2 ABs and 4 fairy dust. They have some information about how to diamond paint on the back. So if you are newer to the craft, you can take a glance at this. I also did want to mention that I will have some beginner videos linked below, everything from a how-to diamond painting 101 to tips for multi-placing to, you know, all kinds of stuff like that. So take a look there if you'd like some demos and kind of a starting point. They do put the name of the kit and a sticker at the bottom, which for me just helps with how I organize my kits. I can tell easily by just looking at the bottom of the kit what the kit is, because I stack all my kits on top of each other, so it's a whole thing. Anyway, we're gonna open this up, take a look. I'm gonna share kind of what DAC's kit features are like, so even if this kit is not one that you're shopping for right now, you can still kind of see what Diamond Art Club has to offer. Now, if you are brand new to DAC and thinking of making your very first purchase, I do have a 20% off discount code you're welcome to use. It is just my name, Katie, K-A-T-I-E, and the number 20. Just an FYI, that's an affiliate code, so I may make a small commission if you choose to use it. That said, there's never any pressure, but thank you so much if you do. I always appreciate it. Let's take a look at their toolkit, which in my opinion is a nice step up from your run-of-the-mill toolkit. First, we have what they call a twist and pick pen. It comes preloaded with a clear wax. It's got a little bit more of an ergonomic shape to it. You could just give it a twist and the wax will start coming out the end like you see there. If you run out of the wax that's already loaded in there, they give you extra. Twist it the opposite direction, it'll come apart and you can put more of the wax in there. You can also use this in the multi-placer, and they give you a 7-placer in addition to the 4-placer that's already in there. So yeah, it's removable. It also fits their metal multi-placers, the push-in style. We also get some of their classic pink heart wax if you prefer that to the clear wax, and baggies. You can store some leftover diamonds in these. And then finally, my favorite of their toolkit upgrades is their trays. I like how much bigger these are than a standard run-of-the-mill diamond painting tray. I like to multi-place, so give me a tray where I can dump a bunch of diamonds in, use my 12-placer, this will do the trick. It comes with a removable stopper as well as a sliding lid, and sorry for the screech there. They have cutouts at the top and bottom, so if you have multiples of these, you can stack them really neatly and even put a sticker label at the bottom, which, speaking of sticker labels, we will take a look at those in here after we see what our treasure quest card is, if we got one. Ooh, we got a silver, you guys. We got something besides bronze. That's always fun. Okay, so really quick, treasure quest cards are part of a secondary rewards program and a fun collectible. Diamond Art Club has their standard rewards program that is points-based, based on how much you've spent. It is, I feel like, a pretty solid rewards program. This is on top of that. Let me just throw this card. Each of these cards has a rank. This one is silver. Now, by far the most common is bronze. If you've watched any of my other DAC unboxings, you'll have seen that, yeah, most of those are bronze cards. But there's also silver, gold, and black, with black being the rarest. Now, I got a silver in this kit. If you got this kit, you're most likely going to get bronze, but there's a chance you could get silver, gold, or black. And once you get various combinations of these cards, there's a redemption code here you could scratch off to get to. There's a QR code to take you to the redemption part of the website. They have redemptions like for gift cards or even a custom diamond painting. And I have a video that demos and explains that if you're interested. We'll look at the stickers here in a second. I just wanted to point out the inside of this envelope has some handy info, including they have a Facebook group and a mobile app. And then there's the original artwork. These are actually all individual stickers, as are even these parts on the front. And here we've got a set of pre-cut sticker labels. Look at this color palette. Look, shades of pink, right? Like I stereotype, whatever. I love it. We've got, don't mind my dog in the background. He's kind of a nut today. We've got the DMC code in the right-hand column. This comes from the DMC brand of floss, like in cross stitch, and most diamond painting companies do use this color code system. At the end of the color list is where you're going to see Diamond Art Clip with their special drills. So we've got Z that's going to be fairy dust, and AB that's going to be our ABs. We will look at those. I'll kind of explain more about it once we're actually looking at the diamonds. It'll make more sense. But we're going to start with first taking a look at this canvas for one. And I'm so excited, you guys. I love, 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 love this original artwork so much. Oh my gosh, look at her hair. Look at her face. She looks so good. Oh my gosh. All of these fun little elements all throughout. I love her. I love Mrs. ButterD's different room scenes. Okay, so room scene, that's kind of that's maybe a misnomer. So usually when I use the phrase room scenes, I'm talking about the like Marigold Sulis or something where it's like a person and then like a room with a bunch of stuff going on. This is more of like a Mrs. ButterD. Room wasn't the right word for it, but it's basically like it's a gal and she does have like kind of a room behind her. She's usually getting ready or something like that. Like there's makeup room, there's others, and there's other fun little things going on in the canvas. I just think that they're really cute and a lot of fun. I didn't realize that we were going to have this kind of almost border going around the edge. I didn't notice that in the original artwork initially, but yeah, a little bit of color blocking there. Okay, let's talk features in case you're new to this company. So we have Diamond Art Club's branding up here at the top. Canvas material. I feel like their canvases have a nice thickness and weight to them. They're really soft on the back, but more importantly to me, they lay flat well. They're nice to diamond paint on. That's really what I care about. As far as glue goes, Diamond Art Club uses poured glue on their canvases. That is feeling pretty sticky to me, you guys. And then we've got a perforated thick plastic cover. So if you want to have these kind of designated sections, you can totally work within those. It just gives it splits there if you give it a tug. Then we've got legends at the top left as well as over at the bottom right. And then at the bottom left, we have a thumbnail, the title, the size, and copyright. So this is artwork that Diamond Art Club both has the permission of Mrs. ButterD to use and is compensating her for as well. Then we've got their socials and another discount code, and your kit does come with a lifetime warranty. As long as you are the original person that purchased your kit, you're covered under that lifetime warranty, which includes things like if you were to run out of a drill color, you can contact customer support. They'll take it from there. We're looking up close now because I like to always give you a sense of symbol clarity and also how it's looking as far as color blocking versus confetti. Now, color blocking is, well, this is a good example over here. Blocks of the same symbol like you see here and the same color. So grab your multi-placer, you can zip through those areas. They typically will be in your tray for longer as well and will go faster. The opposite of color blocking is confetti. So there's some examples in here where there's more high detail areas. So confetti is where you have more color changes in a small area. You'll be changing the color out in your tray a bit more often, as well as probably doing more single placing. So areas like that will usually take a little bit longer. Sometimes it literally looks like confetti, like in her hairbrush here. But the trade-off is that you're usually going to get more detail, nice color blending, that sort of thing. But Mrs. ButterD pieces tend to have a decent amount of color blocking. Really good examples here kind of in the background. So it's a good chance to practice your multi-placing if you haven't before, or if you're looking for an excuse to. Symbol clarity looks good and all that good stuff. Let's do, I always like to do a quick measurement for posterity and all that. This just looks really good just from the printing on the canvas, which in my mind, if it looks this good just from the how it looks on the canvas with no drills down, it's only going to look better once you do have drills on the canvas and getting the true like color and not just the symbols kind of giving you an impression of that color. Yeah, so we're true to size, not shocking. Let's go ahead and take a look at these diamonds. Oh my gosh, just this color palette. Happy place. They do put a sticker on here, FYI, so you could tell what kit these go with, just in case you store these separate from the canvas and outside the box they came in. Let's see what special drills we're working with here too. Okay. Color spread. It looks like such a small pack of diamonds here. Sometimes that's round drills for you. Round drills are a little bit bigger than square drills, so if this were a square drill kit, they would actually, in the same size, it would have more diamonds. But with rounds, they're a little bit bigger, so that's just not the case. Now, Diamond Art Club's round drills, I feel like are really nice quality. They're really faceted on the top, which gives this really sparkly effect. You can kind of see, with this lighting, it's a little tricky, but it has almost a twinkly effect to them. And I like Diamond Art Club's round drills and their round drill grid. It's easy to multi-place with. I just generally don't have any complaints. I'm working on a round drill kit from them now that's actually a little bit older. But yeah, anyway, here's our first special drill, Z3708. This is a fairy dust diamond. If you take a look, you'll see that there is a fine glitter coating on the tops of these diamonds. Get more of them to face up here. There we go. So it gives it kind of a pearlescent sheen. It is subtle. It's not super in your face, but it is still going to give the canvas kind of a shimmery, glimmery effect and stand out a bit from regular drills without being as in your face as ABs like this one. So our first AB diamond in this kit is AB 963. It's also a light pink color. You can really see these kind of side by side, the difference with the shimmer versus this has a really sparkly iridescent coating on the top. It is named after the Northern Lights. Can't remember if I already said that. And yeah, we'll sometimes grab the colors of the drills around it and draw your eye to the areas it has been charted. So first of our ABs in this kit. These diamonds are not in DMC order, you might have noticed. Rather, they're roughly in order of weight or the number of diamonds that there are of that color. Here's our next AB. I think we just had, I'm taking a quick look. Yeah, this is the second of two ABs in this kit, AB 5200. This white AB is just a classic. You can't go wrong with it. And occasionally you'll have stragglers like that random green one up there. Okay, let's keep going. We should have a few more fairy dusts coming along here, including this pale yellow fairy dust, Z3823. And, oh, I didn't mention we were looking at the color list, but sometimes you will see 6000s range colors in Diamond Art Club kits. These actually, there's not a special drill coating on these or anything, but what does make them special is that 6000s range colors are outside of the DMC color code system. They're colors that Diamond Art Club has created to fill gaps in the DMC, which, because they make all their drills in-house, they are able to do that. We have two more special drills in this last strand here. So we have Z3825, kind of a light peachy color that's not really wanting to look true to color through the camera as I'm seeing it. I will try to fix that in post. It's looking more orangey in camera than it is in person. And then we've got just a little bit of this purple fairy dust, Z340. And then these are our last few colors, not special drills. All right, let me take a quick peek ahead of you at the canvas and find where these special drills are gonna go. I'll be right back. Okay, so just to give you a quick refresher, for fairy dust diamonds, we had the purple fairy dust, a light pink fairy dust, a light yellow fairy dust, and then a light peach fairy dust. For ABs, we had a white AB and a light pink AB. So let's start down here at the bottom. First things first, the only spot that I saw the white AB was in the centers. It's the white of these flowers. And similarly, we had some of the light peach fairy dust and some of the light yellow fairy dust going around the centers here, kind of the edges here. And then we had some of the light pink AB and some of the light pink fairy dust kind of around the borders. So these flowers have plenty of special drills in them. There's a little bit of the light pink fairy dust kind of here in the background a little bit, just a little bit of extra shimmer. There's some of the light pink fairy dust and the light pink kind of highlights of her dress, and some light pink AB too. Light pink fairy dust, light pink fairy dust, light pink AB, light pink fairy dust, fairy dust, fairy dust, fairy dust. Yeah, so some shimmer in her dress. This line here is a line of light pink AB, kind of goes all the way up here as well. There's some pink AB over here. And then over here, some of her makeup, like this is light pink AB. There's some light pink fairy dust, light pink AB, kind of here around the compact. A little bit of light pink fairy dust right there. And then the center of this gemstone has some of the purple fairy dust in it. It's kind of that medium toned purple color. Then we have some of the light yellow fairy dust kind of going around the outside and these little like gemstone looking bits here. And then over here, this little pillow that the crown is sitting on has a bunch of light pink fairy dust going around, and then some of the light pink AB right there. Some pink AB in the center of this gemstone. And then most of the crown here, this light color, is the light peach fairy dust. And checking to see. Okay. Let's hop back over this way. Okay, so as we start to get into her hair, one of the lighter colors, so specifically this color, it's not the lightest peach color, but kind of a medium toned one. This is the light peach fairy dust. You're going to see that all throughout her hair. And then next to it is the light yellow fairy dust. So her hair is going to have lots of shimmer to it. I'll point it out as we go as well. Her earring has some of the light purple fairy dust, and we have some of the light purple fairy dust in the centers of her eyes, which I think is really pretty. Her hairbrush, this light pink color in the top half is the light pink fairy dust color, and then a little bit of the light peach fairy dust over here, and some of the light yellow fairy dust right there. Again, in her hair, we've got, so there's patches of, this is peach fairy dust, this is peach fairy dust, there's peach fairy dust kind of in several of these spots. Peach fairy dust up here. And in her bow, we have pink fairy dust in this light pink shade. Oh, just on this one, not here. This is pink AB right there. And peach fairy dust over here. And then some lines of the pink fairy dust in the background, just a couple. I'm going to bring you back over this way. The centers of the stars are going to be the light yellow fairy dust color. Then we have some pink ABs in the background. This is pink AB. This area is pink AB, and then there's some pink fairy dust in the border of the mirror. The light pink color you see kind of wrapping around this way. It stops right about there. There's some pink AB here, and got the pink AB here in the background. Oh, I found some more of the white AB. Okay, this is the mirror. I'm so glad that I took a second look. This is color blocked white AB for the reflectiveness of the mirror, this patch here. Okay, I think that's about the majority of it. You guys know, my disclaimer is always, I may have missed some. I probably did. Hopefully it is a happy surprise when you go to work on it if that is the case. But that is an in-depth look at Night Outs by MrsButterD and Diamond Art Club. Again, this did come out this past weekend. It did sell out pretty quickly, and because of a technical error on DAC's part, they had said that they are planning to restock any of the kits that sold out right away within 75 days. So I will have the direct link to this listing linked below. I highly recommend that you go ahead and click through to that, sign up for a back in stock notification email, add it to your wish list, and hopefully you will be able to snag it without too much trouble when it does restock. So feel free to let me know now in the comments, what are your first impressions of this one? I love her. I think she looks amazing. The temptation is strong to kit her up right away, but I have so many round drill kits going right now. If I'm going to add anything else to the mix, I need some more square drill kits in my life. So she's going to go in my rainy day stash because she is so stinking pretty. If she's not your taste, that's totally fine too. But let me know if you picked this one up, if you wish listed her for later, or if you're just going to enjoy this one vicariously through others. All of the above, as you know, are wonderful, valid options. I am just glad that you took some time to hang out with me today. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, consider giving it a thumbs up on your way out. And if you would like to see more from me, I invite you to subscribe. I do unboxings and reviews from a variety of different companies here on my channel. And I do weekly whip and chats if you want some company while you're crafting, and diamond painting how-tos and tutorials. If that sounds good to you, like I said, would love to have you here. Either way though, thank you so much for watching. I hope you are doing very, very well, my friends. Happy crafting. I will talk to you in the next one. Bye guys.